Ntanzi said, they said, I killed injured Senzo Meiwa with my friends Mapisa. Is that how I understood it?
No, please. When you say they, it means he had it that way. He's not saying that. Please. You said he must do it in his own words. He says, look, when you translate, he says, inside the car, number 2 says, I have a case against me. I have been arrested because I have been found in possession of ammunition. He doesn't say, they say, I have a case. They say, I have been arrested because I have been found in possession of ammunition. He uses the personal adjectival expression, I. That's how I understand the witness.
I'm going to drum it until I get it.
Okay.
Clarify it again once more, that point. Because it's critical to this case for the defense of accused number 2. The conversation, when we've greeted each other, now he's telling you about 2 cases. The Rustenburg case for possession of ammunition.
The state call Mr. Msizi Jack Buthelezi. Okay? Buthelezi, he gets there, and then Buthelezi takes a short left. We are listening to Buthelezi, and we're like, let's follow Buthelezi. Where are we going? Cross-examination. Ramasipile. Pa. Hey, wena, Buthelezi, what did you say? And then he's like, and then I liked Advocate Mshololo. You know, the judge said, Advocate Mshololo, why are you so loud? You know what I'm saying? But today it proved why it is important for Advocate Mshololo to be loud. Do you know that at the end, it is actually Advocate Mshololo who made it clear? She's like, no, let's go back to that one. Please tell me, what did you say? And then she was very loud. And then the guy said, no, they say, look, he said, they said. And remember the judge says, he said, no, he said that I, you know what I'm saying? I killed Senzo. And then when Advocate Mshololo was asking the question, you know what I'm saying? And then he says, he said, because it's Buthelezi, and you know what I'm saying? So, okay, let me be Buthelezi. He said, they said, he killed Senzo Meiwa. As opposed to what the judge was saying. The judge was saying, he said, I killed Senzo Meiwa. Do you see the difference? Now we have a reason not to trust the judge. He always says, hey, Mina, I listen. Yeah, today we got him. You know what I'm saying? Today we got him. But nevertheless, so today it was another expose. I was looking at Buthelezi, and I was looking at Advocate Baloye, and I'm like, hey, he's like, hey, wait, nah, man, why did you do this thing? Why did you say this? I'm like, Matolile. But nevertheless, we'll get back to that one, Provided that you're interested, we're about to get into this one. Provided you're interested, if you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? You need to do it because, come on, doing it, guys, it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. Speaking about that, hey guys, please, you need to watch this video until the end. You also need to watch the ads, guys. That's how you financially contribute to this channel. You also need to comment, guys. Come on. Doing all of those things, guys. You need to like this video. You know why you need to do it? You need to do it because, I mean, come on. Doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So the power is in your hands. Guys, we need to open a case for these people. 73% of people who are watching these videos are not subscribed. Why? Come on, guys. Come on, subscribe now. Lastly, good people, become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. Come on, guys. Come on. Hi, today, I'm not a fan of some songs, but today I can simply say, Kwase Gwamna. Because I was like, wait a minute, they were not ready for what Buthelezi did. But what Buthelezi did, actually, in summary, Buthelezi, he came there, and I even got a statement when he walked into there. He laughed at accused number 3. Then he took accused number 3, put him under bus. Under cross-examination, I'm sure he realized, and I was like, hey, I'm from KZN. He's from KZN. Why am I betraying Umkhaya? He's like, I'm gonna betray the state. And then he made a U-turn. And that was the biggest expose to the state. And whatever I'm going to say, it just evolve around that, or it is leading towards the fact that the state called somebody so that they can build a case. At the end of the day, they expose themselves. And also from that, we learned that, police, they can do whatever it takes just to make you look guilty, whereas you are not guilty. That's what we learned today. Now, there are so many inconsistencies in that one, right? Bongani Ntanzi called this guy, and then he gets there, and then after that, he missed him. And then as he's leaving, he got a call from Bongani, says, wait there. So he waits there. Police goes into where he is. So no problem. It is not a problem until you understand the procedure. Why is it that you're carrying prisoners who are not sentenced? I don't know I don't know how to call them, but let me call them prisoners. You are carrying people who are yet to be sentenced. You go and make stops. I usually see those trucks transporting those people. They move from this court to, if they are going to prison, they move from this court straight to the prison. You know what I'm saying? They don't go around and make stops. So it shows that right there you can tell, why did it stop? What was the intention of the stop? Do you see now where we're going? But let's proceed. So then Jack Buthelezi tells the court that he and Ntanzi got to know each other. Got to know each other. They know each other very well. So he told us that they used to stay together, and then they stayed together at Rustenburg at a hostel. We're like, no problem, we can take that. He got to know Bongani Ntanzi. He has known him from 2008. We said, look, no problem. Now they know each other engomeni. Now engomeni just that the word ceremony, I didn't think it fits this thing, you know. You can't call ingoma. Sometimes there's no ceremony in that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that people are gathered together and they are singing, or they are singing those songs, and you know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily a ceremony. A ceremony is separate. A ceremony is when you plan something. You know, you kill a goat with an intention of maybe talking to the dead ones, and then, you know what I'm saying? That's a ceremony. But if people are gathering together, it's not a ceremony. So the interpreter there, I think he got it wrong to say it was a Zulu. Look, they got to know each other in a ceremony. I think he should have said in a Zulu traditional dance music, or festival. I think that word, festival. I'm just painting a picture to those that don't know. Maybe, but it's not necessarily that big festival. But at least the word festival, at least it is closer to the description of Ingoma. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nevertheless, now you understand the picture. That's how he got to know him. So obviously, Buthelezi asked those questions. Do you know anyone among this accused? Buthelezi says yes. Baloyi who? And then he says Bongani Ntanzi. How do you know him? And then obviously I've already told you they known each other, Engomeni and blah blah blah. No problem. We take that. Buthelezi lived together until they lived together until they got a job, and then Buthelezi lost this job, and then he got another one at Impala mine. All right, you know those things. So those are important information as to how do they know each other, right? So I think I'm just trying to find the key points because you are interested in the key points. So that's how he got to know him. He spoke to those. He spoke to the people that. The Buthelezi is actually a guy that helped Bongani Ntanzi to get a job because he knew people that were hiring. He was the one that negotiated for him. Oh, we get that. But at some point, look, Buthelezi was very skeptical because he said that he met him when he was attending a case. So then it tells me that you've got some dodgy dealings too. All right, but nevertheless, again. So yeah, then how they pass time. This is where when asked how do they pass time, this is where you need to listen. Buthelezi is asked how do you guys pass time? You know what I'm saying? And then he says some of the weekends will go for a traditional dance, and this take place at work. This could be done anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't call it a ceremony because it's done. It could be a group of people gathering together in this place and then doing it. Jay. So yeah. So then it could be done anywhere, but it will go to sometimes it will go to Fosloras for that. So you remember the Fosloras, and you know what I'm saying? You remember that they are trying to paint a picture of him getting to Fosloras and then deleting Senzo Meiwa. No problem. Buthelezi, when we met, he told me that he was arrested, and the police, he was in the police vehicle and all the stuff, and he told me he was arrested. No problem. We said we'll take that. Let's get into this nitty-gritty matters. So this is Bongani Ntanzi now calling this guy Buthelezi and saying, please come to court. I haven't bathed for a very long time. No problem. Buthelezi said that Ntanzi called him as he was about to appear at Tabane Magistrate Court in Rustenburg, but they missed each other, and this is the point that I want us to focus on a little bit. They missed each other. Ntanzi then called and told him, wait for me, and he told me that we will meet, no problem. They meet each other next to whatever it was, Absa or what, no problem. Buthelezi tells us a story now that after meeting this guy, there was a police that opened the van and blah, blah, blah. Then that's where I have a problem to say, wait a minute. And they're supposed to meet each other either in court or in prison. But during the journey, how does it work? How does it work? Like right there, the inconsistency and the baking of the story, that is where it was done. That's where right there you can tell that is where now the police are being exposed now to say, there were dodgy dealings. They were trying to make this guy look the other way around. And remember, when you tell people that, hey, the other time I told you about Bongani Ntanzi's confession, do you remember that? The confession, you know what I'm saying? Today, if you follow me very carefully, because others were saying, hey, why are you doing this? Now you understand the narrative that the state is trying to paint. Now you understand why I keep giving you certain videos now. Now you understand. Even the old videos of Kelly Kumalo, what she did, you will understand the importance of those videos. Soon from now, you will understand all the importance of the videos that I've been doing. You will understand its importance. Today, you saw the importance of the video that I did about that confession, because I knew that one way or the other, in this proceeding case, the similarities will also be raised, trying to match the narrative that he was at Fosloras, he's dangerous, he confessed and all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I knew that it will come up. Today we are now talking about it. Buthelezi then tells the court that he knew Ntanzi and they lived together, and then all the stuff. Buthelezi told the story that sometimes he will go to Fosloras and blah blah blah. I already told you all of that. So let's leave them meeting at Randburg Magistrate Court and blah blah blah. And then there was a guy that was in them. His name is he's from Swaziland and his surname is Ndlela. When he met Bongani, he was with the police, and that is where Bongani Ntanzi did the confession. He was crying, and Buthelezi gave him 500 rand. Okay, we say, okay, we'll take that, no problem. We're gonna take that. Police are there, he's confessing, and then you know what I'm saying? Police are doing nothing at this moment. He's just confessing, and police took him, and then you know what I'm saying? And then they disappeared. We take that. Now we are patient. We know there is a time for cross-examination where a lot was going to be exposed. So here, he busy laying the bed. And we're saying, no problem. You gave him 500 rand. I'm looking at my note. I'm just passing through my note so that we start now the cross-examination, because that is where the expose happened. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that the police facilitates the meetup, which we have already covered up, in the facilitation of the meetup, there leaves a lot to be desired. That's number one. Number two, Bongani Ntanzi confess right there. Police are doing nothing. That's number two. Yeah, that's when you say, hey, wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to take a statement right there? Nothing. Your police. I'm gonna leave you. Okay, so from there, sorry guys. Yeah, so now, so the biggest point so far is that Bongani Ntanzi confessed to have killed Senzo Meyiwa. Number one. Number two, the inconsistency, the facilitation of police meeting, helping Bongani Ntanzi to meet with this guy. Who's this guy? Buthelezi, and the confession that is not being recorded right there. Then Ramasipile took over. Then Ramasipile says, as you spoke to Mr. Ntanzi, you were whispering. You see where we're going now. Remember the inconsistency or the police that did not register that. Then Ramasipile take it from there to say, as you were talking, were you whispering? He was talking, but he was talking low. So he wasn't whispering, but he was just talking, soft. You know what I'm saying? Could Mapena hear you? He says, yes, he could. You see where we're going? Police are after criminals. This is a criminal confessing. Do you see where we're going? So, Buthelezi says, he cried, and then that was when he was now re-explaining his statement when Ramasipile, but they said it's Ramasipedi. But I asked people to correct me there. I want to know, is it Ramasipile or Ramasipedi? But Ramasipile continued and say, okay. Ramasipile questioned Buthelezi as he was whispering or not, and then he says no. Now, it was important for Ramasipile to ask this question, because then police must have heard a confession and write it down, do what they need to do, but nothing. When we say lies have got a problem, because lies are not consistent. Are not consistent. Now they are being proven that lies are they are lying. This is just an orchestrated one. Ramasipile asked Buthelezi what police said after they heard that Bongani Ntanzi had admitted. He says police just look at him and look away, and look at him and look away, and then that's it. They did nothing. Just see now that what Advocate Ramasipile, what he did was like, I'm going to expose you that this is a fabricated story. You guys are lying. We are not saying these people are not innocent of a crime, maybe something else, but we are saying, as far as the Senzo Meyiwa case is concerned, we all can see that, come on guys, people are being painted are being painted, are being criminalized over a crime that they never committed. You see now how the stories just keep falling apart right here in front of our eyes. After that, then Ramasepile said, okay, let me tell you what actually happened. Let me tell you what Bongani told me, Guti. It actually happened. He says, Ramasepile, he was arrested on the 16th of June 2020. He was, and was not produced before a court of law within 48 hours as he was assaulted. The police will take his docket saying he is sick. And I believe this story. I believe this story because they've tormented this guy, trying to force him into a confession, to confess a crime that he never committed. You know this one? I believe it, that they just appeared in court just so that he can heal. Once he's healed, then they brought him to court. Yeah. So he called because you are the person who was familiar, and he requested that you buy him local toiletries for him, as he had not taken bath for a from the 16th of June, you know what I'm saying, up to that date, up to that date when they met with Buthelezi, you know what I'm saying. So now I want to show you something. Let's go in. Buthelezi tell the court that it took Ntanzi as his brother, and he's even happy to see him. No problem. Like I told you, when he walks into court, he smile and all the stuff. And then Buthelezi told the court that accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, admitted to killing his son. Let's leave that one. We've already covered that one. Give him 500 rand. We've already covered that one. Okay, guys, we're going somewhere. Hey, my notes are too much here. I came across this comment here. Let me read this comment. This person says, if ask if I was put under pressure when made a statement to the police. Buthelezi says, as people, you get scared when you get scared when you speak to a police, or you know, you just follow their direction. No problem. Okay, no problem. So this is Advocate Mshololo asking this statement. That comment was leading to this one. Advocate Mshololo asked if he was under pressure when he made a statement to the police. Buthelezi says, as people, you get scared and all the stuff. Mshololo says, okay. So Ramasepede says, he told you that the police who killed Senzo Meyo while wait, let me say. He told you that the police says we killed Senzo Meyo while we were at the party. He says the police said. The police said, and he and his friends had killed Senzo Meyo. Now let me repeat this because you don't understand this now. Let me repeat this. Ramasepede, he told you that the police said the police said. Not the word. The police said. The police said we killed Senzo Meyiwa whilst we were at the part. I don't know if you see where. I don't know if you see where. I don't know if you see what I'm seeing there. We killed Senzo Meyiwa whilst we were at the party. Okay, let me leave it there. He said the police said he and his friend had killed Senzo Meyiwa. Ramasepede, on that day, on the 30th of July, he was appearing for the first time now. So he was arrested on the 16th of June, only appeared on the 3rd of July. So you can count from 16th June until 30th of July, he has not taken a bath. That alone. How many human rights are being violated there? Yeah, hey. So those are the things that we saw Ramasepede saying. Then there was this, the emphasis here was, he said the police said, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the conversation was. He said the police said and all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the judge, was under the impression that, no, Bongani Ntanzi confessed and all the stuff. Bongani Ntanzi said, I killed. But then Ramasepede says, no. I'm going to stand on this point until we get it right. And boy, he got it right. At the end of it all, Buthelezi spoke the truth, and the truth was that he said, the police said, I killed Senzo. So right there, like I show you with this story, there's something wrong with the story. He confessed in front of police. Police are doing nothing to write. They are neither writing that on their OB or no on their pocketbook. They are not even paying attention to them. They just heard him confessing and then they looked away. Yeah, guys, but they are investigating such a case. You know, you want that person to confess, but then he's confessing, doing exactly what you want him to do. Then you are not even also following up. Do you see what I'm saying? If you don't see, when Advocate Kumalo was asked, do you want to cross-examine this man? He's like, this man, nah, thank you, my lord. Yeah, and then Advocate Imnis, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna cross-examine this guy. Then again, Mrs. Everready, Miss Mshololo said, no. Wait. I have a few questions to ask. But before we get into Advocate Mshololo, there's a question that we're leaving asked by Advocate Ramasipile. Otige, did he say he was arrested for a gun? And then Buthelezi said, yes, he was arrested for a gun. Now, okay, no problem. We take that, Mr. Buthelezi. We take that. He said, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah. Hey, I wanna lies. Guys, the problem about lies is that it's gonna expose you. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I liked look Advocate Mshololo. Then Shame she took on and then she asked few, but the key question that she asked was she went and hammered that point to say, tell me something. Did he say I killed Senzo, or he said the police said I killed Senzo? Two different things. And Buthelezi says, no. He said the police said I killed Senzo. And then I was listening to Advocate Baloyi. And then I heard Advocate Baloyi's voice. Then I heard Advocate Baloyi's voice. I during the recross-examination, and I heard that Advocate Baloyi is not happy with the turn of events here. I'm sure he's like, man, man, you were supposed to say this, and when you say that, you are biased. I'm sure, but again, I'm sure you was like, you're biased, let's biased. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, that's what we saw today. We just saw a person that started by exposing or putting Bongani Ntanzi under the bus, and then at the end, he then took Bongani and then exonerated Bongani, which then in return, it proves that he's not a reliable witness. So the state just took a gun and boom on their foot, like we've been saying that the story is falling apart. But others don't want to believe it. I'm sure now you can see that the story here, it's falling apart. You know what I'm saying? And then I also saw this comment saying, why are you so fixated upon the idea of, who's this girl? Look, who's this girl, man? Kelly Kumalo. Hey, guys, let me make you understand this. What you don't understand is, Kelly Kumalo, she is the very important person in this case. That is what you don't see. But don't worry, I'm going to make you understand. That lady, she's the most important person in this case. I understand you might have said that innocently. I get that. But I also understand that you don't understand the importance of that girl. I'm going to unpack for you. But for today, let's leave it here. Today, till the next video, good people. Please take care.
Ntanzi said, they said, I killed injured Senzo Meiwa with my friends Mapisa. Is that how I understood it?
No, please. When you say they, it means he had it that way. He's not saying that. Please. You said he must do it in his own words. He says, look, when you translate, he says, inside the car, number 2 says, I have a case against me. I have been arrested because I have been found in possession of ammunition. He doesn't say, they say, I have a case. They say, I have been arrested because I have been found in possession of ammunition. He uses the personal adjectival expression, I. That's how I understand the witness.
I'm going to drum it until I get it.
Okay.
Clarify it again once more, that point. Because it's critical to this case for the defense of accused number 2.
uyiphinde-ke ngoba-ke kusemqoka kakhulu-ke kuyena-ke umsolo wesibili cela uyiphinde-ke what should I repeat?
The conversation, when you've greeted each other, now he's telling you about 2 cases. The Rustenburg case for possession of ammunition.